Taking a look at this example, it says homeowners receive a discount on home insurance. And home insurance is basically insurance that you pay on your house each year. And it covers you for all kinds of different things. Like if someone gets hurt on your property, it can help pay for some of those medical bills. If a storm damages something, like a tree falls on your house, that kind of thing. Or if there's a fire of some kind that damages your house or your house burns down, homeowners insurance will give you money in order for you to fix, repair, rebuild the house if necessary, and even replace your possessions. So that kind of stuff. That's what homeowner insurance is for. And so homeowners receive a discount on that insurance if their house is within 300 feet of a fire hydrant. And this is true. If you live close to a fire hydrant, a lot of times you'll get a discount on your homeowner's insurance because the fire department has an easier ability to be able to put out that fire and save and salvage some of the home. So you get a discount if you're within 300 feet. An insurance adjuster measures the distance from the house to the street as 256 feet, and the distance from the driveway to the hydrant as 87 feet. And we want to know, is this house eligible for the discount? Is it within 300 feet of the fire hydrant? And so you might at first just look at this and say, well, no, because you add those two together, but it's the physical distance. And so if we kind of look at it this way, let me draw like a map from like a satellite. So let's say this is the house, okay? So here's the driveway. Okay, it's a long driveway at 256 feet. And then you have to go down the street. So here's the street. And so here's the fire hydrant location, okay? And so the idea here is that the distance to the fire hydrant from the house is actually measured this way. It's the diagonal. It's the shortest distance from the house to the fire hydrant, okay? And what they've actually measured is they've measured the length of the driveway at 256 feet, and then the distance going down the street right here as 87 feet, okay? So those two added together is not the actual distance from the house to the fire hydrant, all right? It's the two distances that are easier to measure. And you might look at this and go, well, why didn't they just measure directly from the house to the fire hydrant? Okay, wouldn't that have been easier instead of doing this? Well, think about it. Maybe this guy has neighbors. So maybe there's another street right here. Let me draw another street. So there's another street that goes this way. And there are houses that face that street. And these houses are in the way, and we can't very well measure through these houses that are here. Okay, maybe this guy's got a garage, okay? And so we can't measure through those houses, so we can't measure directly to the fire hydrant, okay? All this stuff is in the way. I can't measure through this stuff, and I can't measure over top of that house. So what I have to do is I have to take indirect measurements. I measure the distance to the street, and then I measure from the driveway to the fire hydrant. And so what we do is we create a situation where we have a right triangle, okay? And so now I can use that right triangle to find the actual distance. And once again, I'm trying to find this value over here, the hypotenuse, which is C, and I have the legs of this triangle. So let's go ahead and use our Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And so I simplify this, and again, use your calculator here. I have no idea what 87 squared is off the top of my head. I need a calculator for that one. 256 squared. And now I add those values together. And now to solve when I have something squared is I take the square root. And again, this is a job for my calculator. I plug it in, and it gives me approximately 270.4 feet. But now that doesn't answer the question. I didn't ask for the actual distance. I asked, are they eligible for the discount? To be eligible, they have to be within 300 feet of the fire hydrant. And based on the measurement we've just found, the 270.4, they are within 300 feet. So they're close enough that, yes, they're going to be able to apply this discount. Okay? Okay? And the answer is yes, because they're within that 300 feet. But this is how we use the Pythagorean theorem in real world situations, okay? We use it a lot of times for indirect measurements, okay? If I can't measure that distance directly, well, I can set up a right triangle and then solve for that distance, okay?